What's going on YouTube? It's Sean P from Project Unk. If you like what you've been seeing so far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see because we got a whole lot more to come. Once again, y'all, I'm back with another sneaker unboxing video on a very cold Sunday afternoon, but I'm still sipping on my daiquiri from my new favorite daiquiri place. It's going to be Daddy's Daiquiri. So if you're on the north side of Houston or in the Humble area, you might want to check them out. They go hard. At any rate, without further ado, let's get to the shoe. Bars. So we have a white box, so you know it's going to be a women's shoe, and it is going to be the Air Jordan 1 Low SE in Beetroot / Beetroot. Shout out to Shakey FB. Now, when she sent me the picture and said she was getting this, I wanted a pair, and I checked them out, and I think the biggest size they come in is a 10.5. So I was a little jealous because I love the shoe, but I'm also happy that my baby gets to style. The Jordan 1 Low SE in Beetroot. Yeah, I'm really feeling this shoe. It's just a clean pair of shoes, and you can probably dress them up really easily. It's got some aspects to it that I think kind of adds a little bit of a glimmer and glam to it, and I'm loving them. So let's go ahead and get started on it, and we're gonna start from the outsole of the shoe. It is going to be what you would normally find on an Air Jordan. Then, if we take a look at the midsole, it's going to be white. Like I said, nothing too fancy, and I'm actually kind of glad they went with the white instead of making it black. It kind of makes the shoe stand out just a little bit more. Now on the heel, we have the Air Jordan Wings logo, and that is on top of the heel counter, which is going to be Beetroot. Now the Nike swoosh is going to be in the Beetroot also. That is on top of a black panel. The overlays will be in a Beetroot as well. Now, if we take a look at the ankle collar, this is going to be in like a satin material, and I'm really liking that because most of the shoe is kind of muted. They're not bright colors, but this kind of adds a little bit of contrast to it, makes it stand out just a little bit more. And that comes around like that, and on the eyelets, you still have that same Beetroot color. Now, what you may or may not be able to tell on the video here is that the leather around the toe box is a slightly different shade of Beetroot, and that may be why they put Beetroot twice on it. So that's what you have there. Then we move to the toe box. Now, when we get to the toe box, we have that black leather. I will say this. Love the shoe. I like the color blacking and how they executed it. The leather probably isn't the greatest. I'm not sure that's gonna make it, crease up any worse. As long as they don't crease up like Air Force Ones tend to do, I think we'll be okay. But like I said, if I had to give it on a scale from 1 to 10, the leather, I'd probably give it a 6. But if you're not wearing them every day and kind of working the hell out of them, I think you'll be all right. Now, we're gonna go to the tongue, which is in a kind of a nylon material. You have the black Jumpman stitched in right here. Now, this is where it gets interesting with this shoe, is when you come down to the laces. Now, you're gonna have regular flat black laces on it, but you have these pendants. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Kind of overkill, but I think if you wear the right outfit and if you have that type of swag like Shakey does, you'll be able to pull it off just fine. Me, it's a little bit much. It's not exactly what I would want to wear on a shoe, but let's get into it. So that first pendant is going to be number 23, and that's in a gold. You have the Wings logo, you have Jordan, and then women's. And what's really cool about this is that you do have the option of taking them off and putting them maybe on a couple of different pairs of shoes if you don't have them all on there. If I own these on a pair of shoes, or if I own this pair of shoes, I would take that off. Reason why, that says 23, but if you look under there, it also says 23, and that would be good enough for me. I would take that Wings logo and probably move it where Jordan is, and I would take the women's and Jordans or Jordan off completely and probably put them on a different pair of shoes, or just hold off until I found something. But I think it's really cool how they did that, and if you can rock it and actually make it work, I think it looked pretty badass. So take that shoe tree out. We have Beetroot sock liner, and in the insole, let's take that out. Now this surprised me a little bit. This is not something that people are gonna see, but for your eyes only, I think it's pretty cool. For whatever reason, they went with this almost hyper royal insole with the black Jumpman. Like I said, nobody is gonna see this but you. But if you appreciate it, I think it's a pretty cool addition to the shoe. And that is about it. There's not a whole lot going on with it. Let's take the other one out so you can see them together. If you have the shoe size or the size foot and the gear to actually make this pair of shoes really pop, I think you're in for a real treat. At any rate, once again, this has been Sean P. I'm gonna throw these on the turntable so you can get a better look at them. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of each other and peace out.